So it's day 44, and last night, after I got back from metal detecting and settled in for the night, realized we needed some groceries, so I had to make a grocery store run. And while I was in there, I got a few things. I got some bacon for one thing. So I woke up this morning, decided to make bacon sandwiches. Alright, so it's day 44 and I'm fixing to cook some bacon and make some bacon sandwiches. Nothing better for breakfast than bacon, right? Man, I can tell you that there is nothing better than the smell of bacon cooking in the morning. So, we like our bacon crispy, so I made it good and crispy. And we also raise our own eggs here at home. We've got 4 hens and 2 roosters, and they produce about 4 eggs a day. And trust me, after a while, that refrigerator starts getting full of eggs because you can only eat so many eggs. So we give a lot of them away as well, but we also eat a lot. Eat what we can anyway. Uh, that's a lot of fun. So I scrambled up some eggs. And then we ate bacon and egg sandwiches. After that, the wife and I run to town. Uh, while we were out, we decided to get chili cheeseburgers. Just the burgers, no fries. We're trying to cut back, a little bit. And plus, I had bought some Pringles potato chips the other day, so I had some Pringles with my chili cheeseburger. Once we got home, this is what that looked like. Also, we decided that we would get a blueberry cheesecake, one piece of it from the same local restaurant. And nothing This is quite as good as half of a blueberry cheesecake. Shared it with the wife, and this is what that looked like. So, here I am at the end of my day. I, was going through a flu last week, and I had quit drinking coffee during the week because my sinuses was feeling all dried out and all of that. So I drank a cup this morning. Usually I drink a cup or two in the morning, and then I have my decaf when I'm doing my video like right now. So I'm not going to jump too heavily back into the coffee as just of yet because it really dries you out. So I'm drinking Diet Pepsi instead, my favorite soda. And yeah, I mean, tomorrow is weigh-in day. I'm not sure how being out meditating and doing all of that exercise that I was doing yesterday. Like I said, I was climbing hills and walking all over the place. You know, when you dig a lot more meditating than what I showed on yesterday's video, because there's a lot of junk targets, that sound the same as good targets like what you're looking for, like small tiny pieces of brass and lead can actually sound like certain coins sound in the ground. So you kind of have to dig all of those things. You have to dig the bad along with the good to actually find the decent treasure while you're out there doing the hobby, the great hobby that I love so much. But there's a lot of bending and stooping and climbing and walking, and you just get into it and you don't realize the amount of physical activity that you're putting your body through because you're having such a great time that it really doesn't matter. But I can tell you this, when I got home, I was sore from head to toe. And it was all I could do to make that grocery store trip and shop for the things that we needed. But I did, and I pulled it off, and this morning I was still sore, so I got that cup of coffee in me, and I got my cinnamon and my ginger. I take it in supplement form. That's the ginger root that I take. And that is the cinnamon. I get this at Walgreens. But something about that cinnamon and ginger, they have anti-inflammatory properties. Some of that's actually good for joints and things like that. So I took those with my morning coffee. And after that got in my system, I felt a lot better. My joints and stuff didn't ache nowhere near as much. I feel good, but I've dieted in the past while I've meditated. I didn't really get into vlogging as much about diet then as I'm doing now with the intermittent fasting thing that I am doing. And I can tell you this, that sometimes when I would spend long hours on a hunt, I would actually have a weight stall or a slight gain in weight, I guess because of all of the muscle activity that I had put my body through. So I did that all day yesterday. Today is a day of rest. If anybody who exercises and knows weightlifting or that type of thing, or muscle or strength training, knows that you work out vigorously one day and then the next day not quite as much, or take it easy. To actually, generate that way just generates benefits from all the workout that you put in. So tomorrow's weigh-in is going to be interesting to say the least. Uh, I'm hoping we will still see weight loss on the scale, but do not be surprised at all after putting in a day of activity like that there's a potential for a plateau, a stall, or a slight weight gain in weight as well. Just because my body just has not been used to doing that type of activity for quite some time now. I used to go out and do that at least twice a week, and twice a week, and every third weekend we go out as a group like we did yesterday. So, and I have not been going out twice a day for a long time because of this pandemic. Kind of put a halt on that. Between my kids going half days, being out for a week because some teacher or teacher's aide wound up with COVID, so you got to go on that 10-day quarantine thing just in case, and staff shortages, so you got half days falling there, back to full days for a few weeks, then off because someone else caught COVID. Then the holiday, then all the holidays in between that, like your Christmases and your Thanksgivings and everything like that. It's just been chaotic. So cannot get it together to get out twice a week like I was before the pandemic. Dang, I really miss getting out doing that. And on top of that, we've had snow on one of our group hunt weeks. My wife had come down sick during one. I was sick during another. So I missed like 3 in a row. I missed like 12 weeks of the group hunt altogether. So yesterday was really fun to get back out and get going, doing the hobby that I love to do so much once again. So, all right. Well, I guess I've given you a general idea of what has went on within the past 2 days and what to kind of expect on the scale tomorrow. But who knows? We may see a drop in weight. I did eat a little more yesterday, and I really, ate the 2 bacon and egg sandwiches this morning and the chili cheeseburger for a second meal with half of a slice of blueberry cheesecake. That is a lot less than what a lot of folks eat out there. It is a lot less than what I used to eat in my recent past, back in 2021 before I started doing this intermittent fasting schedule. But no matter what that scale says tomorrow, we are going to push forward because I got an idea in my head, and you will just have to wait till tomorrow to see how that weigh-in goes and what I have planned or in store to answer whatever the case may be that scale has to say. But anyway, that is all I have for day 44. Until tomorrow, y'all have a good one.